I'm JFK, everything is great.
Thank you guys for tuning in. You watching JFK's Way, man, and you know I'm JFK, right? By now y'all gotta know I'm JFK, man. I am JFK. It's JFK's Way because I'm doing things my way right now. So thank you guys for tuning in once again. I know I was out a little bit. I was gone last week, so I didn't drop you guys with anything, but I promise you guys I got a few videos coming out, so stay tuned, man. If you're not familiar with me, don't worry, get real familiar, hit that subscribe button. Check me out on Instagram too, man. You can follow me at JFK_the-Great. You can check me out on Instagram and follow me over there. But I got a life too a little bit. You know, I was gone for a little while, man. I was actually in New York City, so I actually want to show you guys some things that I was doing while I was out there, man. You guys know I'm a collector, right? You know I'm kind of like a fashionista a little bit. So I'm in the FITTEDHATS, man. I'm in the fly FITTEDHATS, and this game's been going crazy lately. So I want to start this off. I'm in Pittsburgh now. I live in Pittsburgh at the moment. I want to start this off with one of the first hats that I picked up actually while I was out there. Due to me being in Pittsburgh, I got to hit you guys with one of these. Boom. This right here is a Pittsburgh Pirates All-Star fitted from 1959. This logo right here is a rare logo. You do not see this every day. You don't see it everywhere. And it also states actually right here, Pittsburgh Bicentennial. So you see that logo right here. The funny thing is there's actually an invert version of this exact fitted right here where the P is in the front and this logo is on the side as a side patch. But you see right here what's on that side. Y'all see that the P is right here. So I thought this is really creative, man. And again, due to me being in Pittsburgh and you never see these, I see guys online complaining, trying to look for some of these. I've seen some of these go for a little over $140, man. I was like, what? 100 and I think it was the last one sold for like 128. Some of them were like 140 plus. So I had to pick one of these up at retail price. So this is one of my stops near a friend of mine's house in the South Bronx, man. So shout out to the guys out there in the South Bronx. We're gonna keep this train rolling, man. What else did I grab while I was out there? This is another one. This is another one of those things you just don't see everywhere. This right here is the Arizona Diamondbacks with the snake on the hat twice. You see this? There's a snake right here. There's a snake on the side patch as well. Now, I start you guys off because this right here is crazy. The purple UV. This was a monster right here. These are just two of my favorites. So when I gotta start it off right. I gotta start it off with some of those right there, man. So what are you doing? Come here. Come here. It's my son right here, actually. Give me this. He must have been in my bag. Thank you. This is actually another one of my favorites. Get out of here. Go play. Thank you. Clearly, you see what he picked up. So he must have been in his bag that I got right here, man. I'm going to walk you guys through this real quick. But you see he got good taste, man. This right here is another hat. This has a pink UV. This hat has been flying off the charts. Some guys are wanting 100 plus for these right here. This is a Detroit Tigers. Now, this is a logo that you also do not see every day. But in the last week, 2 weeks, there's been about 8 of these that come out. There's blue ones, there's gray ones, there's all pink ones. So I'm just happy to have this one. The original tiger, as you see, a tiger is orange in most shades. Yes, there's white tigers and other shades of tigers, but you get what I'm getting at. So I was just happy to get this, man. This right here was sold out everywhere online as soon as this dropped. This right here is for Tiger Stadium, as you guys see, which right here for the side patch. I love this, man. I just wish they colored this a little bit more. Like, as you see, the last few fitteds I show you, all of these, they're like camouflaging the New Era logo. Why? I don't know. I don't know why people is choosing to do this whenever they coming out with hats, or maybe New Era, the company itself, is like, we're gonna be lazy. We're gonna keep it the same color as mainly the hat. Like, nah, this, like, prime example, if this was orange, this would stand out so much more. Why? Because the side patch is orange. The tiger is orange. Why would this not be orange? But, and a pink UV is just like, a lot of people like these pink underbottoms, man. That's the thing that's been kind of flying out a lot. Now, it don't even matter what the logo is. Sometimes people want it because it's a pink UV. So, we're going to jump from the tiger to snakes, man. Snakes to tigers, snakes to tigers. Now, this right here was a gift, man. Thank you so much. It's love. I love this right here, man. Again, this is something that you don't see every day. You see that I'm not a huge camo person, but this is, I think this was called like Ghost Fog or Ghost Mist or something like that. If you guys see like around the top end of the hat, I was just like, yo, this is crazy. And again, something that you do not see every single day. And I've never seen a person with one of these, man. That's kind of what I strive to do. Anybody that knows me, if you check out my other videos also, what I collect, some of the stuff I might jump into, of course, you know, some people are on board too, but for the most part, I want to stand away from what 80 million people is doing. So even what I got on right now, like you might have seen, you know, a Cardinals hat, you know, you might have seen the navy one or the red, but you don't really see the black and white too often. So it's kind of like an albino bird. I was like, yeah, I love that. You know, it's kind of just what I'm into. So let's keep this train rolling, man. Like I said, I gotta let you guys in on a bag, man. You see where I stopped at, man? I stopped in a place actually called the Walk-In Closet. Online they're called My FITTEDHATS, but And speaking of online, these sold out in minutes, like literally the minutes, gone in 60 seconds. And I ain't talking about the movie. So this right here, I had to pick up one of these, man. I missed the negative for a few reasons, and this just looks so negative to me. This logo actually also glows. So this right here is something that you do not see. This is Boston. If you don't know what the Boston logo looks like, you are looking at it right now. And then this right here with this lucky logo right here, this little 4-leaf clover, I love that they did that, man. This also glows. And as you see, they did this right. You see that right there? Yeah, they colored that New Era logo, man. So all of this actually lights that you see in the white spaces right here, all of this actually glows, which was something I thought was super, super creative. And boom, they hit you with that mint, that minty tealish greenish shade UV. This was literally pretty much flawless to me. This was a logo they did what they were supposed to do. The Cooperstown collection, you see that right here, Cooperstown. Now that's actually for a throwback. So that's old logos that of course are not, usually used or usually seen right now. So all in all, aside from this being white, because once you wear this is going to change. So I don't have no intentions on wearing this anytime soon or right away at all. But this right here, if they just would have made this black because the fitted is prominently black, I feel like they could have did great, a little better job. But aside from that, again, I can't complain, man. Beggars can't be choosers, and I would have begged to seen this anywhere. You know what I mean? So I love this logo. Now that's actually part of what they call an X-ray collection, which is like kind of like negative. X-ray when you're in the zone looking at. Anyway, now this right here is the second one. Now this one also right here, this is love. It's love because I was not around to pick one of these up, but boom. This right here is the Toronto Blue Jays. And I love that they did this the way that they did this. Yes, this also glows. You see right here on the back, they hit you with that that Canadian flag right there. And then you got 20 right there embedded with the actual initial logo that's actually still used now. You see that on the side patch? Just, whew. How could they have done a better job? Like, this is just all around. And again, that mintish teal UV, man, that is clean, man. Just again, another clean fitted, man. So that's 2 out of I believe there's 5 of those. There's 2 out of the 5s. There's a Cincinnati Reds one that came out, and that one was just, I was on board for that a little bit. Like literally the minute it came out, it was gone. 601, that hat was already sold out. So, and they didn't carry any in store at all. So it's just tough, man. It's just tough. And this right here, you see what I'm hitting you guys with. It's another one. Like Biggie said, y'all think Khaled said that? Not Khaled got that from Biggie. And another one, boom. So another one right here, Toronto Blue Jays, man. I love this. I don't care who you are, where you at. This right here is what flyness is, because of course Toronto Blue Jays are nowhere near this shade. You know what I mean? This is like a Pittsburgh Pirate kind of fitted to me. When I seen this, I said, oh man, you see what they did? They did it right. The yellow UV, the undervisor, the red and yellow 20th on the side. But the only disappointing thing is, yeah, they camoed that. Why would you camo this? This should have been yellow. You have all these yellow highlights. All of these yellow highlights, but yet you choose to blacken and don't ask me. Don't ask whoever's responsible, yo, talk to me, man. Talk to me while y'all out there. Who's ever behind this? I would love to know. I would really, really love to know. But again, I love it. For the most part, still can't really go wrong. That logo, again, just not something you see every day. It's just a piece of Canada that you see, like, I'm sure, that's rare for them too, I'm sure. That's not a hat that you see every day, man. Let's keep it going while we in this bag. I'm in the bag with it real quick. So y'all see how I do things, man. We're going to keep that ball rolling still. Boom. And another one. Another one. So, and also from the 20th, that right there is just, man, that gold just, that sparkle. That kind of that's glitz and glam right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. But also, you also see that, don't you? Yeah, they camoed that. They blended that in. Why did they do that? I don't know. I like people to see that I got a New Era hat on. You see this one's white, right? Of course, because the logo is highlighted. I think they should have, even if they would have went white with this, they could have went white because of the white outlining around the T. They could have went blue because of the bird is blue. Also, the one that's still used now, blue. They could have went 3 or 4 different shades on this, but they chose to go black. Can't keep on complaining, man. But I'm going to hit you guys, boom, back to back to back. Another one. Now, these 2 right here that I just showed you guys, these were in-store exclusives. Meaning if you're not there, if you're not in the store, these never, ever went on sale online. So I can't give you guys all the connects. I can't tell you guys about every spot. But the spot never put these online, put it like that. So I'm speaking to the owner directly. You know, we're going back and forth, just, you know, conversating about ideas, certain logos I'd love to see, certain stuff that he had in the works. And he directly told me out his mouth, some stuff you just got to keep, you know, for the inside guys. Because where did it start at? It started in the stores, man. So this right here is purple. This bird being T, I was like, yo, this is just... I had to do it. Y'all see that red? Y'all see that UV? That undervisor is red. He did an amazing job at coming up with this combination. Even the inner linings inside the T being the same color as the bird. Same thing with this one. The inner linings inside the T are blue, just like the bird. So I said, man, this was marvelously well done. Again, a white sweatband, which I'm not too crazy about, but I'm not too much in a rush to wear it. You know what I mean? But also a blended in New Era sign. Dun, dun, dun. That hit you hard a little bit, right? I ain't gonna spend too much time on one hat. We're gonna jump to the next one. Now this right here, this is what I'm gonna call a ghost fitted, man. They're gonna end up calling me JFK, man, one of the ghost fitted kings, man, because this right here is something that you will probably never ever see again. Don't quote me on it, just remember I said it. Now this right here, as you see that white bird, you see, I love when I see something that I can categorize as an albino bird. You see that white bird, something that you really don't see. The purple highlights on a T. The purple UV, the undervisor, and then they hit you with the All-Star patch. Now this is not, unfortunately, from the 20th, but this is from 2003 All-Star game. Yes, the 2003 All-Star game, purple with gold highlights. I love that they did that. I love that they did this in green and purple. Like I said, this was almost flawlessly put together. A green, another white, again another white sweatband. You see the green? I said a green. A white sweatband here, but unfortunately, yet again, man. Yet again. Why is this not purple? Why is this not purple? Why is this not gold? Why is this not gold? Why is it not possibly white? Again, I don't have the answers, man. I don't know who's in charge of that. But aside from that, yet again, like the few that I just showed you, aside from that, that's what we call in a double up. That's not a flawless victory, not Mortal Kombat, but that's a flawless fitted to me. That fitted is pretty much flawless, man, aside from that. So I'm gonna hit you guys with these four that you guys can see are all from the 20th side patch. And then you got this marvelous one right here that actually is not. And actually I'm waiting on one more too. There's another piece that I'm actually waiting on, still ain't got here, that's in the mail. So, but I ordered that before my trip, you know, so it was pretty much nothing I could do. I was online, I did not know, again, if I was gonna be in stores and if they would have them on stores. Like I said, it's a dicey game, and it's tough when you're dealing with comics, when you're dealing with this, when you're dealing with sneakers. You want to get it online. If you can get it online, you want to go directly to the store if the store is, you know, near you and accessible. But then you get there and they don't got it. So I'm glad I ordered the one I'm waiting on now. I'm gonna shoot a video about that one when I get it because they didn't have it in store. So it's like, you know, they got store exclusives, they got online exclusives. It's a tough game, man. It's a tough hobby collecting, man. So I'm gonna hit you guys with the last few pieces that I picked up. My last spot was in Brooklyn, so shouts out to my guys from Brooklyn. This was the last spot that I hit. And these were definitely not a disappointment, man. I wish it was the first place I hit. So this right here, this is the Kensington Indians. This is a minor league baseball team, something that you do not see too often, but it's also in shades you don't see too often. Because, of course, the Kensington Indians are not yellow and they also are not green, for those of you out there that do not notice. Now, this right here was just, again, with an all yellow brim, a gray UV, so that's more classic. You know, we're not doing a multi-shades here, a gray UV. You see what they did. You see that New Era, that NE logo. Yeah, it's highlighted. You want to know why? Because that looks great. That looks sensible. That's probably why they did it that way. The yellow on the brim, you see the yellow top right here, the yellow New Era sign, and then the green and yellow minor league logo. Love that. They killed this, man. They killed that one. So when I seen that, you know, I was like, whew. And I got a red one too. I got a red and yellow one. So when I seen that, that's definitely a logo you do not see every day. The next one this one's definitely shot out under the radar a lot. This is not a new release. This is an old fitted, but boom, this is the Cleveland Indians, a logo that they are now discontinuing as of last year with the Speaks. I did a video about that. You guys can go through my videos, check it out. You'll see when I mention that. Now this right here is almost like some snakeskin kind of palette. It's some material also on this. So when I seen this, I had to pick this up. Absolutely had to pick this up, and I believe because of the material, they did not stick that sticker on the top. They stuck the stickers on the bottom, which, you know, seemingly makes sense. But you see that cheese, you see that smile, you see that. That's how I felt when I seen it. I was looking like this. I was like, yeah, I can't disclose all the locations, man. I can't tell you guys just know I was in Brooklyn. There's a bunch of places in Brooklyn. Just know we was in Brooklyn, man. We was in Bed-Stuy with this one right here. You see that NE? That's actually marbles. That's kind of how it's supposed to be. It should have been white, right? Now imagine if this was blackened out. It would have took a little, just would have took a little bit away from the hat to me. But I'm so glad they did that. I'm so glad I found this. And I'm gonna hit you guys with the last piece. Last but not least, a hat that I have never ever seen, logo-wise on a person, logo-wise on another fitted hat. Boom. Brooklyn did me righteous, man. This right here, this is the Rangers, man. This is a Ranger right here. If you cannot see that, that's actually a man with a hat, with a cape, on a horse. I'm gonna zoom in for you and hopefully you can catch that. You can get my drift. You can see that and feel like you own it yourself, because this right here was definitely extremely important that I picked up. And as you guys can see, once again, that New Era logo was what? Yeah, that's red. That's highlighted. So it's like they knew what they were doing when they made this. Now, strangely enough, there's no like crazy logo or nothing on the back. It's the exact same logo on the back. Now, what made them do that, I don't have the answers for. But either way it goes, this is what I call a ghost fitted. And it actually reminds me of the original Ghost Rider. The very first Ghost Rider was on a horse. So if you look that up, the very first Ghost Rider, and then come back and look at this image right here. Look at this fitted, look at the stitching, look at, like, oh, I see where he gets that. So this right here, this was just a piece I had to pick up, man. That's just a few glances of some of the things I picked up at some of my spots in New York, man. So, you know, of course, I'm an adventurous guy, man. I'm going all over the place. I'll be in Florida in the next few days. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. You guys, let me know if you guys think you would have picked up some of them, if you would have passed on some of them. Let me know what you think, man. I appreciate you guys' time and you tuning in. Take care, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
I'm the flyest to ever walk in here. You might be listening, wondering.